The activation phase begins when an invading bacteria is phagocytized, engulfed, by an antigen-presenting cell, APC. A lysosome containing digestive enzymes combines with the phagosome to process the antigens. The processed antigens combine with the MHC class II proteins and are presented on the surface of the APC. Helper T cells, CD4+, recognize the displayed antigen on the APC and bind to the MHC class II antigenic peptide complex. This binding triggers the APC to release the cytokine IL-1, which activates the helper T cell. The activated helper T cell releases the cytokine IL-2, which stimulates the T cell to proliferate. Thus, producing many helper T cells, each with a receptor specific for the original processed antigen. The effector phase begins when a B cell that exhibits on its surface an IgM receptor specific for the same antigen originally engulfed by the APC encounters and binds the antigen. The B cell engulfs the complex by receptor-mediated endocytosine. The phagosome containing the antigen fuses with a lysosome. The antigen is processed. The processed antigen binds MHC class II protein and is displayed on the surface of the B cell. Helper T cells now bind to the displayed antigen on the surface of the B cell, causing the helper T cell to release cytokines. The cytokines stimulate the B cell to divide and proliferate into identical B cell copies. The B cells differentiate, change and develop, into antibody-producing plasma cells and memory cells. The plasma cells release antibodies with a specificity identical to that of the surface receptors on the parent B cell. These carry out the ultimate goal of fighting the foreign invaders. The released antibodies bind in a lock and key fashion to the antigen on the surface of the original bacterial invaders. This makes it easier for killer cells to attack and destroy the bacteria by phagocytosis, and the release of proteins causes the direct lysis of the bacteria. Simultaneously, a blood component known as complement is signaled to attack and puncture holes in the bacteria.
إن أعجبك الفيديو لا تنسى الاشتراك بالقناة والإعجاب والتعليق على الفيديو، وأيضا لا تنسى المشاركة. جميع الحقوق محفوظة لقناة Arab Doctors Tube.